So I woke up this morning like any other day. I didn't touch my cell phone for the first hour. I did my morning routine. I sat down and I began to pray. And one of the things that God began to share with me during my prayers, He began to show me something. And what I saw was a picture. I saw a picture of a man that was sitting at a potter's wheel. And what he was doing was he was creating. And from there, I began to see two other visions with that, though. The first vision I saw was the creator sitting at this wheel, super happy, because he was creating a thing, and he realized he was creating the best thing that he could ever create. But the second vision that I saw was that a man walked up to him, and this man threw like a bucket of water on this man's creation, causing the clay that was on this wheel to become super soupy and just about impossible to work with. I mean, this water basically destroyed the man's creation, and this creator got super duper mad. I mean, he got furious, and he stands up and he thrusts his arms forward, and this light emits from his hands, kind of like a movie or something, and it hits, this light comes out and it hits this dude that's standing, that poured this water on him, and it knocks him back like 10 feet, and it literally looked like a movie. And from that point, I heard the Spirit saying that the turn of Roe versus Wade was a phenomenal step forward for man and for the kingdom of God, but there is still an abortion in place. This abortion is being performed, and that abortion is that of identity. It's basically, my children are not, they don't know who they are. They don't know what they are. And until they do, they will not be able to take the kingdom forward by hand. One thing that Adam did was that when he accepted, or he ate of the fruit, is he accepted less by wanting to be just like God instead of the oneness that God had initiated and had set him up with from the beginning. Let me say that again. He accepted, and he accepted the fact of being just like God instead of the oneness that was initially created when he was born. We as children need to know who and what we are. We need to know our identity so that we can be the best versions of ourselves that God has created us to be. This step forward was huge. I mean, the premise of stepping forward of Roe versus Wade and it being overturned is huge. Don't get me wrong. It's huge. But there is still an abortion that's still in play, and that abortion is man's identity. And when I thought about that, I heard in the spirit realm, I heard the fact that his plot his plan has been foiled. His plot has been foiled, but there's still something else in play, and that's man knowing who and what they are, knowing what their purpose is, and knowing what they're supposed to do so that they can take back the kingdom and reinitiate the laws and the plans of the kingdom. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But we have allowed man to create our reality so that they can tell us who and what we are. Yo, God bless. This is PG, and I'm out.